U.S. President Trump's tariffs are now hitting the silver screen.
In a social media post, the U.S. president says he's ordering a 100% tariff on any movies that are being produced outside the United States. Trump says the movie industry is, quote, dying a very fast death because other countries are offering incentives to attract filmmakers and studios. To talk more about this morning, we're joined live by former Toronto Mayor John Tory. Mr. Tory, appreciate you joining us. I know how much you used to travel when you were, the role of mayor, promoting Toronto as sort of Hollywood North, bringing, films and movies, TV shows, etc. How concerned are you about this 100% tariff potential that Trump's talking about now?
I think we should all be very concerned about it because it's 40,000 jobs, literally. I mean, if you think of all the people who are involved in making sets and costumes and providing food and, of course, the technical people and people in front of the cameras, it's a big deal here, a very big deal for us. On the other hand, it's typical of the way Mr. Trump operates that he's put this out, I'm sure not by accident, the day before our prime minister is going to visit the White House. And it's totally unknown as to how you would implement this, what it would apply to. It's very much like the auto industry. Films are produced in many different places. They're shot in different places. Post-production work happens in different places. And so I don't think any of that has been thought through, but it should be a source of very, very genuine concern because a lot of jobs depend on it, not just in Toronto, but in other parts of Canada as well.
Mark Carney, the Prime Minister, is going to meet with President Trump tomorrow. 51st state's going to be on the agenda. Tariffs are going to be on the agenda. Annexation. Do you think he can jam this, Hollywood 100% tariff onto the agenda as well? And how important is it that that does get discussed tomorrow?
Well, he's done it. I mean, he's jammed it on there by making his social media post he could have made last week or the week before. And he's done it the day before the prime minister's coming. And so it's on the agenda. I think it's very important. And hopefully what the prime minister can do, and it's a tough menu that he's got in front of him, is to convince Mr. Trump that to just sort of willy-nilly do these things in the middle of the night when none of the details are sorted out, none of the impact. I mean, let's remember as well, a lot of people who watch and make successful American movies are in Canada and other countries because it's not just Canada this tariff applies to. So you have to hope that some sanity will prevail and that Mr. Carney is able, and I'm not trying to create too many expectations for him in one meeting, to pause a lot of this and say, look, does this all make sense? Because we've said before, as you know, as Canadians, this is going to hurt you as much as it's going to hurt us. And even just looking at the box office, and saying, well, if people started not attending and not watching American movies, the streaming services, I mean, are they caught by this? So there's a lot of unanswered questions, as usual, with a lot of these kind of midnight pronouncements that are made by President Trump.